Welcome to example program, and in this video we will see how we can download and install Visual Studio in Windows 10 operating system. So the first thing that we have to do is we have to open up any browser. I have Google Chrome in my system, so I'm gonna open it up, and here we will search for Visual Studio. And the first link is visualstudio.microsoft.com. It is the official website, so we can open up this link. And here we can see that Visual Studio, this is for Windows, and then Visual Studio Code. It is an editor. It is available for all platforms, and I have already made a video about how we can install this Visual Studio Code. And then we have Visual Studio for Mac. Here we are interested in downloading the Visual Studio for Windows. So we will click on the first link. So here it will display all these things about the Visual Studio 2019, which is the latest version at the moment. So if I bring the cursor on download Visual Studio button, then you guys can see we have community edition, professional edition, and enterprise edition. The community edition is free, and we will be downloading this one today. So we will click on this community 2019. So it will take us to the download page, and the download will happen automatically. If it won't start automatically, then you can click on this link in here. And here what we're doing is we are downloading the installer, and we have to run this installer. Then it will download the packages required and it will install it in our PC. So the download is finished, and if I click on this show in folder, it will open up the folder where the download has been saved, which is the downloads folder normally. And you guys can see here Visual Studio Community Edition, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna double click on this installer. If it asks for the permission, then click on S, click on continue. It will download all the things from the internet, so we have to wait for the download to finish. Okay, it has opened up the Visual Studio Community Edition, and here we can select the packages that we want to install in our PC. For example, if you go to individual components, and you can we can select the things, language packs, installation location, etc, etc. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close this for the time being, and here we can see the installed programs in our PC, but right now we don't have anything installed. So if you go to available, you can see that we have the option for installing Community Edition, Enterprise Edition, and Professional Edition. The Community Edition is free, so we will install this one. So I'm going to click on this install, and this will open up this window where we can select the components that we want to install. Whatever the components you want to install, you can select that. I want .NET Desktop Development, so I'm gonna select that one, and once I do that, it will highlight the programs it will install. I'm not gonna make any changes to this one. If you want to make any changes, then you can make that. And apart from this, I don't want anything else. If you want anything, then you can select that one here. And here also I'm not gonna make any changes. I'm gonna select this install while downloading, and I'm gonna click on this install. And here now it will download the packages that we have selected, and it will install it in our PC. So we have to wait for the download to finish. Okay, now the installation is completed. Depending on your internet speed, it will take some time. So now what we can do is we can start the Visual Studio by clicking on this launch button. And we have the Visual Studio, so we can click on this create new project. And here we can select the package that we wanna create. For example, I wanna create a C# console application, and next I need to give the name. I'm not gonna change anything in here. If I click on create, it will create the project and it will open it up. And at the same time, I'm gonna close this installer, and there you go. We have successfully installed Visual Studio in our PC. So this is it, guys, for this video. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, then hit the like button. If you don't like it, then hit the dislike button. If you want to say something, then write that in the comment box. For more tutorials like this, do subscribe to the channel.